Hello and welcome to today's Leadership Satsang episode. I'm your leadership coach, Yukti Mendirata. Very excited to celebrate with you this week of Guru Purnima. Guru Purnima is not the time to just celebrate, but also acknowledge. Acknowledge not just who you are, but who has helped you to become that. All the mentors that you have met on the way, all the gurus that have helped you to find your real self. Let's explore the real meaning of mentorship today and see if we can go beyond being successful ourselves and take a moment to look back at those people who have added to our success, who have made this success happen for us. Before we get there, you know what we're going to do? We are going to bring ourselves into this moment completely. And our way of doing that is to chant Om 5 times together. So may I please invite you to sit straight if you can, relax your shoulders and your entire body. Gently close your eyes. And just for a moment, let's forget everything that's happened before now. Everything that you're supposed to do after this moment and be here and now. As you bring your attention to your breathing, it'll become easier to let go of the thoughts that are crossing your mind in this moment. And breathe in, breathe out. See if you can feel the sensation of your breath at the tip of your nose as you breathe in and out. See if you can bring yourself into this moment completely. A nice deep breath in, and let's chant together. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And whenever you're ready, please rub your palms together and gently place them on your eyes, your face, neck, shoulders, and your entire body, and slowly come back. Let me know which part of the world you're in today. Where are you joining from? So that I can thank you all for being here week after week, encouraging me to keep coming up with newer insights, deeper insights in the space of leadership. And this week is a very, very special week to talk about leadership, because I think that we all need a guru to achieve our true potential in life. We had one in school without a choice. We were given a lot of teachers we could learn from. And that's when we were too naive to understand that without them, just books alone will not help us gain that knowledge, bring in that level of wisdom. But as we grow out of this structured learning environment, somehow we seem to believe that we've got it all. We know it all. We've learned it all. And that's when the learning actually stops. And when learning stops, growth stops. Growth doesn't necessarily mean promotions. Growth is the growth of your character. Growth is the growth of your thought process. To what extent can you go deeper? How much can you really understand your true self? Because without that understanding, whatever else you do is a pretension. And you know what? Pretension can only cause exhaustion. We get very, very exhausted when we have to wear this mask all day, every day. And so many of us think there is absolutely no other way than to just pick this mask up from the side of your bed every single morning and wear it and go out to meet the world. As if they see the real you, they will resist. What is true is exactly the opposite. What people truly resist is pretension, isn't it? You tell me. Would you like to meet people who pretend, or would you rather meet people who are who they are? And to be able to figure out who they actually are, there needs to be some level of consistency in their behavior. And when you see that consistent behavior, when you see that congruence in what they say and what they do, that's what makes you trust them. Is that true? Give me true in the comments if you're with me and you're understanding what I'm saying here. While we can see this in people, we somewhere lose the plot ourselves. The problem with understanding the essence, beauty of Guru Purnima is that we have this image of Guru in our mind. This Guru who's in robes, or sages in Himalayas, and these are the people who are our gurus. But it's not about that. It's not that image. Every teacher who's taught you in your life is your guru. Your parent is your first guru. Your manager is a guru who taught you how to do your job well. A coach, if you're blessed with, is your guru. Even a child can be a guru, a mentor who shows you the way, who helps you connect with your true self. So as I begin this conversation today, I would invite you to think of that one person. Who's that one person without whom your life would be very different today? Take a moment and think about it. If you're comfortable sharing, only if you're comfortable sharing, put it in the chat as well. I would love to know who's that one person without whom your life would look very different today, who's contributed to where you are and who you have become. And as you share the name of this person or think about this person in your mind, let's hold this person in your heart as I take you through the rest of this discussion. Yeah, let's have that person right in front of you right now. And as you look at this person, I want to draw a little bit of a comparison between a mentor and a leader. So what does leadership do? Leadership is often about direction, isn't it? A leader gives you the direction. A mentor helps you to see who you are. A leader lights up the path and a mentor lights the flame within you to be better, to do better, to become a better person. You know, when Mahatma Gandhi was confused about how to handle the unrest that was happening in the country at that point, his spiritual mentor, I don't know if you're aware, his name was Gopal Krishna Gokhale. He helped Gandhiji to navigate through the situation. Gokhale didn't give him any formula. He gave him clarity. Mentors don't impose answers. That is one big myth that we have about mentorship, that if I'm a mentor to you, I have to answer all your questions. Not necessary. What I should do for you is to evoke insight within you, right? Give you the curiosity required to stay as a student for life. So what is it that helps us to become good mentors? Three powers or three requirements or prerequisites, if I may call it, that you need to have to become a mentor. Are you ready to learn them? Give me BIO in the comments. You know what that stands for, right? Bring it on. So please ask me to bring it on and I will share with you these three very, very important aspects of mentorship. And you need to bring this into every single relationship that you have as a mentor with someone. Before I even start sharing these 3 C's you have to bring into your mentor relationship, please remember that a good mentor must be a mentee for life, which means you never stop learning. As much as many others around can learn from you, your learning must continue forever. And you can have many mentors in your life. It doesn't have to be one, there can be many. But what is it that makes you a good mentor? Number one, bringing in clarity in chaos. What does a mentor do? A mentor sees through the fog when we are lost in it. That's the ability of a mentor, bringing in that light in the dark room. So Steve Jobs once mentored Mark Zuckerberg. Right? A very interesting story. Since I'm reading his biopic, it's such an interesting mix of fiction, non-fiction, that you would love every part of what unfolds in this story. So one part of the story is where Steve Jobs mentored Mark Zuckerberg. And at that time, when Facebook was at crossroads, Jobs guided him to reconnect with his original vision, giving him a reminder of what he started and why. Not just to build a company, but to create connections. That is what was the inspiration behind Facebook when Mark thought of the idea. So think of a time when someone helped you see clearly when you couldn't. Just go back to your life and see, what is that moment in my life when I had no clarity, but someone brought that clarity in for me? That's mentorship. The second C is courage. Courage in fear. A mentor transfers belief when you're running low with it. Right? When you think that your reservoir is empty, when you believe that there is no reason to believe in your own success, a mentor brings in that belief, replenishes your belief in you. So Oprah Winfrey, I'm a huge fan of Oprah for the authenticity that woman has, the courage that she has, and the fearlessness with which she speaks her mind. It is mind-blowing for me to hear her talk. It's way beyond her public speaking skills. It's just the character that she has built within, the courage with which she speaks. And when she was young and finding her own path, she found a mentor in Maya Angelou. And Maya reminded her that you are enough and you don't need to prove yourself to anybody. That served as her anchor to be herself, to speak her mind, to be fearless, to have that courage in whatever she does. Courage cannot be taught. It's borrowed. It's borrowed from those who walked before us. So look out for that inspiration. Look out for that person who can be a mentor to you, who carries that level of courage you lack, and borrow it from these people. You know what? They'll be very happy to share, only if you have the humility to ask for that support, that help. Are you resonating with what I'm sharing? Are you with me? Give me with you in the comments, please. If you're with me and you're understanding that as a mentor, we need to bring in clarity. We need to operate from courage. And the third C is character. Character over competence. Mentors don't just shape skills, they shape souls, they shape character. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, one person who I regret not meeting before it was too late, is someone who has taught me a lot from a distance. And if you hear him speak in any of his previous videos, even books, there is a mention of a gentleman called Professor Satish Dhawan. Professor Satish Dhawan was responsible for ISRO's management, and he was there as a part of the satellite launch. He took upon every blame for the failure of that launch, giving Kalam the credit for the success that came in later. And that one act taught Kalam a huge lesson in leadership and humility. Something that you can never learn from textbooks, something that nobody can teach you. You can only learn it as you observe it in other leaders. True mentorship is not about spotlighting talent. It's about shaping characters. As we know, people learn from what we do and not what we say. So if you take upon this responsibility of being a mentor, and let me tell you, mentorship is a responsibility. When you take that upon yourself, it becomes imperative to work on your own character so that you can walk the talk, so that people can learn by just observing you. Just watching what you do and how you do it is a lesson in itself. And that's why people could give their right arm to work with Jack Welch of GE, just to be in his proximity and see how he manages chaos, see how he shapes up other people as leaders. Because what makes you a leader is your ability to build leaders. And being a mentor to them, taking upon that as your responsibility, is what helps many to speed up in this journey of life. The best way to honor the mentors you have met in your life, is not just by putting out another LinkedIn post. If you're truly serious about thanking them, and you must, I would want to give you a little bit of a homework. Are you okay with that? Yeah, give me BIO once again. Say, bring it on. Like, give me some homework. Why? Because being a mentor does not mean we forget the mentors we've had. People who have helped us to get to this point in our life. And we can forever be thankful to them. And we should be thankful to them. But just writing a post might not be enough. Just a social media mention might not do justice. So what is it that we should do? 3 things. Number 1, remember them. Remember the mentors who have shaped you. Maybe make a list of all the mentors who have shaped you. Reach out and thank at least one of them today, if you can. And the third is to reflect upon who you can be a mentor to. Whose journey can you impact? And as you think about that and offer your services, your experience, your time, your effort to mentor someone, remember to work on yourself in 3 ways. Number 1, it's important to learn how to listen without judgment. If you're not able to do that, mentorship will not be that easy for you. Number 2, speak with honesty. Say what you mean. Don't say to be liked. Don't say to create an impression. Say with honesty. Speak with honesty. And third is learn to hold space for growth. Hold space for people. Which means be comfortable with silence. You don't have to jump in to fix people. They don't need to be fixed. They know how to fix themselves. You need to have the ability to hold the space for them so that they can discover themselves, find themselves within the chaos, build that courage to be who they are, and shape their character into someone who can be a mentor to someone else out there. With that, we conclude today's discussion and celebration of Guru Purnima, one of the best days of the year, the day that reminds me to go back and thank every single person who's helped me to be who I am today. And also sit in humility, receiving all the love that I get from my mentees. Life is too short to let go of these precious moments. So I would urge you to grab them and make the most of them. Wish you all a very happy Guru Purnima once again. And please know that you are more blessed than you realize, because someone out there has helped you to be where you are here, right now, in this moment, today. I hope this was useful in some way. I hope something is opened up for you and you're learning something from this discussion. And if that's true, then please put it in the comments, because only that lets me know whether I'm able to reach out to you or not. With that, we conclude today's satsang, and I am waiting to bring in another important insight in the space of leadership and spirituality when we meet next week. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Thank you so much. God bless you all.